Welcome back to Rachel B. The Healthy We. Continuing our summer series, today we are going to do a raw zucchini salad. So I find that my zucchini out of my garden has a really bright and lovely taste. So that would obviously be best, but if you don't have a garden, get some fresh zucchini at the market. So you're going to use approximately 3 to 4 cups, and that you're going to shred. I'll show you under here. This is my zucchini. I have both gold and green, so that's why mine's yellow, because I have a golden. And it only took me one of mine because they're quite large. Then you are going to do 1/3 cup of kalamata olives. You can certainly replace that with black and or green if you have a flavor preference. But since this was more Greek style, the kalamata would be good. Then we're going to go ahead and do 1/4 cup of a red onion. Now if you get your food processor out because you're going to go ahead and do the zucchini that way instead of by hand, feel free to go ahead and shred your onion as well, but you can also chop that into a mince. Then we're going to do 1/2 cup of parsley, which you see here, just rough chopped. And then we have 1 cup of feta cheese. So what we're going to do now together is we're going to work on our dressing. Now, we're not going to make a ton of dressing because obviously zucchini has a good amount of water in it, so there's going to be a lot of moisture in the salad already. I'm going to use my bullet because it's really quick and easy to go ahead and just mix it up. If you want to do it by hand, you can also do that. So I have the zest of 1 lemon in here because I had to zest and juice it so that I could get 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 tablespoons of that. Like with any dressing, 9 times out of 10, you are just dealing with an acid and an oil and then some seasonings. And then we're going to do 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I always recommend that you get a cold press, the least amount of processing as possible if you can. And I always have this little squeezy bottle. My husband uses it to put oil in his pans. It's easier than using the big old bottle that we buy. So that's 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of, I'm using a coarse sea salt. You can do whatever you want. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. If you want to up that a little, feel free to do so. And a little 1/4 teaspoon of dill. And just slide that in there. And then I'm going to throw this on and give me 2 seconds because I'm going to blitz it on my little bullet blender. All right, that's what this looks like. Don't go too long or too crazy with it because you can certainly turn it close to mayo or make it a little bit thicker. But doing it in the bowl does allow you to emulsify it really nicely, which helps it to stay together. So if you're doing it by hand, just make sure that you whisk it for a little while so that you get that nice brought together. And we're just going to fold everything together. And again, it doesn't seem like that much dressing, but there's a lot of liquid in our zucchini because we did not wring it out, we just shredded it. And any salad that you do like this, whether it's potato salad or coleslaw, any cold salad like this is always going to taste better if you leave it in the refrigerator for a minimum of 2 to 4 hours before you serve it. Obviously, really good if you let it go overnight. So, I guess we can do the usual. Justin's behind me. We'll see if he wants to taste it.
That's really good.
So really bright and fresh and yummy. Like I said, it only took me one of my zucchini, but bear in mind my zucchini was huge. So at the store, there's probably about 3 to 4 zucchinis to make your 3 to 4 cups. And I hope you give this a try. It's a lovely, bright accoutrement to anything that you may be cooking up this summer. Enjoy and stay tuned to see what else we have coming for you in the next couple weeks. Thank you for watching.